Alright, welcome back everybody at Formidable Fabrications. I'm Jamie, and today's project is replacing a tarp system on a Carolina tarp system assembly, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's what's left of the tarp. It's good here, not good here. So this is like the kind with the automatic motor, or the motor on it that brings the tarp back and forward, and then these arms they're spring assisted to keep the keep tension on the tarp. So as the motor unspools, the tarp comes back. So anyway, what we have to do is take these apart and take this one apart, and this rod will slide out. And then once we do that, then we have to take got to get the tarp off and undo a bunch of bolts inside the tarp system. The tarp, where they have like the little grommet holes, there's like bolts that go into this aluminum. I'm gonna try and do my best. It's a really weird angles to get at to do this, so I'll do my best to film this as best as I can. All right, let's get started. Okay, so what we need to do first is undo the tarp. We need to roll it out completely. So in order to do that, we'll use the little switch that came with it. And you can hear it unrolling. I don't know if I can get any footage of it unrolling, but I do need to check on it. All right, let's see here. All right, yeah, we're most of the way out. All right, let's do a little bit more. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, okay. Well, shoot, that helps a lot. Okay, so normally this tarp would come all the way down over top of the back of the gates and cover, and so like this tarp up here would roll down and actually come like down to here, and it would just keep tension across the whole top, so nothing would like slide out. So what I did inadvertently was I opened up the door, so the bar got held up on the door, which actually works better, because once I take that bar off, that arm there is going to come like all the way down and like hit the ground. So they're very interesting to put on. I don't have any footage of me putting it on. This was last year that I put this on for them. So what we'll do is we'll just keep unrolling the tarp, and I'll open up this other door too, and these arms will just rest on the doors, and I don't have to worry about the tension and all that, because it is a pain in the butt. Because what will happen is that arm will go all the way down to the ground, and then you actually have to like lift the arm up and put everything together. I actually put it together myself. It was not fun. So anyway, let me open up this door, get this tarp unrolled so we can get cracking on this thing. Okay, so here are the bolts on the top. So I got to take these bolts out of that, which will take, this tarp will come loose. So it's really weird. So if you can, if I can show you in here, right in here, this, it's not threaded holes. This piece inside here is completely threaded, as is this piece right here, right where my fingernail is. So you just run the bolt straight through there, and it kind of like threads into there without actually having a hole. It's just like a, it's really strange. It's really hard to explain, but it evidently it works. I wouldn't say it works great, but it works. So yeah, now you can actually see the whole carnage of the tarp. Yeah, I mean, they're really ain't much holding this on. But see, this tarp is special because it has a pocket sewed into it that slides over top of this. So actually what we could do is, if I take this off, pull that out, I could slide this just out the one side. I don't have to take both out. That might be smarter. All right. It's been a long time since I did this. Either way, all right, let's get this thing knocked out. Hopefully I can get this before sunset. that's a wrap. So the hardest part about this whole job I found was undoing these pieces right here. Mainly because if you can see right in there, see how there's a dip? So the bar is bent, and it was putting a lot of stress on that side and creating a lot of extra stress on that side. So once I got that apart, it was a matter of sliding the pieces on and we're done. But now putting it back together was easy, because all I had to do was just hammer that back in there and you're done. So yeah, just a quick little job. Very easy to do. Like I said, the only thing is that was an issue too, was making sure that you didn't kill yourself with those springs letting loose. But other than that, that's a wrap. I'll see you the next time. Oh, and one last thing. If you like my intro music, hold on. That's better. One last thing. If you like my intro music, that is made by my nephew with NJTranzit. There's a link on the bottom of the comments that you can go and check out their page with all their other music and everything else that they do. Super talented dudes. Check them out for sure. Thanks. Don't forget to like and subscribe.